previously on the diary.
Dorothy wasn't a friend of my sister, but she had heard the rumors. I followed her to a park that had this huge old tree right in the middle. Do you trust me? She helped me get up there. Isn't it dangerous to be up here? Danger? Ha! I laugh in the face of danger. The first rumor she ever heard happened about a year ago. Rumor has it my sister ended up that night stabbing her friend to death in an alley just so she could keep the illusion alive that she did not actually deceive her father. Who does that? Dorothy said she has also heard rumors about how they helped Rocco escape from prison, but that she would tell me tomorrow.
I came back from school to find my mom changing the locks on the house. She explained a news report that had been aired earlier prompted this reaction. As soon as I heard the news, a single drop of sweat ran down the inside of my right arm.
Rocco escaped from prison?
Rocco didn't kill me. He was right there, standing with a huge and creepy grin. That's when he pushed me back onto the wall again. First, I made Mr. Morgan make that video blaming you for his failures, but that didn't rattle you much, so then I killed your dog. Wait, Mr. Morgan's video came out at the end of January. You escaped at the beginning of February. Did I? Or was that just when you found out?
I wonder why Dorothy is confiding in me so much. Is she just the nicest person in the world? Or is she friends with my sister? I have to be more careful. I can't let them outsmart me.
The following takes place on July 15th, 2015.
Dear Diary, I picked up my zombie nematode medicine today. I ordered it to my sister's address. Nobody would suspect it would arrive there, and so I just walked up to the mailbox in front of her house and waited for the delivery guy to arrive. Hopefully this works, and I can get rid of them once and for all. I can sometimes feel them crawling behind my eyeballs. There's nothing I can do to soothe the sensation of them being there other than violently shaking my head sideways. My sister's house is a nice one. Looks like she got the better deal out of the two of us, economically at least. I love my mom. I wouldn't trade her for this situation. For a second there, her dad saw me through the window and, thinking I was her, came out yelling her name, asking her to come back. I ran away because that's definitely not a conversation I want to have with him, but I think he assumed my sister was reminiscing, maybe considering returning or asking for help, and that he spooked her away. Obviously, she doesn't live here anymore, or the police would have found her already. So I met with Dorothy for the third time, same place as before. Oh my god, this girl. Before she climbed the tree, she took a fork out of her skinny jeans back pocket and used it to comb her hair up in a ponytail. Are you serious? Listen, lady, my heart is currently broken. This isn't the time to be acting all cute and dreamy. So, she told me that according to some people, Craig has a cousin that had just started working at the prison where Rocco was sent to. One winter night, at the yard, the sound of a car speeding was heard. I parked behind the wall. Some quick moves and assorted metallic clanking sounds were heard. Nobody knew what was happening, and then a goat jumped the wall and landed in the middle of the yard. Apparently the car pulled up, someone came out with an aluminum ladder, threw the goat in, then drove away. The inmates started playing with the goat while the prison guards tried to catch it to get it out. The goat's bleat could be heard everywhere. Some of them were trying to protect the goat, some wanted to keep it. A riot ensued. Some prisoners got sent to the hole. Rocco was one of them. Because of all the commotion, they paired up one guard with each inmate. Rocco was already detained by Craig's cousin, so they were paired together. His job was to place him in the individual full blackout cells where they lose track of time. Instead, they both got inside. Rocco then climbed on this man's torso, wrapping his long, spidery arms and legs around him, and because it was winter, the guard zipped his coat over him. It was the end of the day already, so he just walked out the front door with Rocco under his jacket. Because the cell is completely enclosed, Craig's cousin just took care of disposing of his meals, and nobody knew he had escaped for about a month, until it was time to bring him back out. The police never figured out how he escaped. But Diary, this explains why the news about him escaping were so delayed when compared to how long he had actually been out. This makes me think that what she is telling me about Rocco and about my sister must have been some substantial research and could potentially be all true. And as I was sitting on a branch 12 feet above the ground, dangling my feet in the air, I saw my sister enter the park and walk straight up to this tree. I looked at Dorothy, sitting on the other side of the tree trunk, and said with a calm but scornful demeanor, "Oh, Dorothy, I am so disappointed in you. You participated in ambushing me, and that sort of thing is frowned upon. And so, with a subtle pull of a string that I rigged the night before, down came a plastic spider that fell right in front of Dorothy's face, which scared her and made her fall back all the way down to the grass and dirt below us. She didn't land on her neck, but I'm sure I heard some bones crack. She lost consciousness. As for my sister, I climbed down to confront her, and we met eye to eye at the base of the tree. Her smile, so smug and sexy. Her hand on her hip as if she had come to restore order in the universe. So, we meet again.